Hi everyone, just doing an introduction. I'm going to be away for a week and I'm going to do my best to vlog about it and put it in this here video. I'm nervous for loads of reasons, not just because I have a little fear of flying, big fear, but I handle it very well. I think I've cried once. I'm still packing. Actually, everything's packed, but my mom did it. She just threw everything in there and that don't work for me. I need more space and I need to figure out what I'm not taking because I overpack. The other reason I'm nervous is because this isn't just a vacation for us. Puerto Rico is a place where, since I was 16 years old, my mom and my uncle and my godfather would go. We have gone often and we actually haven't been there for about 4 years, maybe more than that. My great-grandfather Nando passed away and he was 98 at the time that he died, but we didn't get to go to his funeral, see where he was buried. That actually is in limbo. That's one of the reasons we're going there. We don't know where his grave is. We don't know where his ashes are, if in fact they're at the spot he was supposed to be in, if they're being held there or if they're being held elsewhere. We have no idea. So one of the things we're doing when we're down there is trying to locate him. We want to move down. I want to move down. My mother wants to move down. My uncle would like to have a place down there. He wants to snowbird it. Snowbird it means you live half your year in New York, and that's usually the summer and the spring, and then winter and fall he would live down in Puerto Rico. So we're gonna look for a 3-bedroom apartment, which would be ideal in the San Juan area. So that's Old San Juan or Condado or Miramar or even Ocean Park. We saw one place in an area called Eleanor Roosevelt, which is town, which is right by this huge mall that's famous. We're gonna just look to see if it's worth it to move down. Puerto Rico's right now in the worst condition it's been in decades. I would say since maybe the 1950s. And some would argue it's even worse. At any rate, it's not exactly a time where most people are moving to Puerto Rico. Mom wants to move back. I have faith that things are going to get better. I'm not going to go into the logistics of everything that's wrong. Bottom line, economics is really bad. Education is not as good as it should be. Our reason for going down to Puerto Rico is to determine whether this is something we can do. Real estate is actually at a decent time. This is, if you're going to buy real estate in Puerto Rico, you do it now because people are moving. There's like an exodus of Puerto Ricans who are leaving the island for Florida, Colorado, Texas, Chicago, New York, everywhere. With that is schools becoming empty of students, and therefore teachers are not getting work. As far as doctors are concerned, they're estimating a doctor a day is leaving the island because they need work. I'm hoping that it will get better. I'm seeing some news outlets saying things like people are returning to core farming. They call it born again farmers, who are actually deciding, well, if the economy's so bad, fuck it, I'm not going to Walmart, the supermarket, and buying my shit. I'm growing my own, and people are doing that. They're also doing local purchasing of vegetation. Restaurants and stores are selling goods that are being grown on the island, which is helping the island a lot, which I'm hoping is a lead-in to better things. Going to see if Puerto Rico is in fact someplace we can live. If it turns out that everything is doable, my uncle is prepared to begin a search of places to live within the area. May even look at some real estate while we're down there. If it isn't a good place to go, I don't really know what we're gonna do. I love New York. Do not get me wrong. I love New York. I love being a New Yorker. I love that I was born here. However, it is expensive as fuck. It's one of those things where like you're in a relationship with someone and you love the hell out of them and you feel like they must love you too, and then as time progresses you realize, oh wait, I'm doing all the work and I'm not getting the love back. They love me when I spend my money on them, but not when I have none, which is pretty much how it feels. I don't think I can do this anymore. I don't want to leave New York, but I feel like I don't belong here anymore. I don't approve of what it's becoming. I'll miss a lot of my friends. I look at it this way. We're looking for a 3-bedroom apartment where half the year one of those rooms is going to be empty. So half the year my friends can get a free hotel stay. We'll see how everything goes. Wish us luck on this trip. I hope I have some good stuff to show you.